John, look at me. Oh, now go on. Go on, leave all that stuff right where it is and just take off. Go on. Don't touch the pills, little John. Those little red things, they're bad for you. Now, they make you sick. Mary? Mary? Little John? Now, I want you to go find your Aunt Mary. Show her the funny thing that you did, huh? Or get your grandma. Your grandpa, even. Little John. Mary, don't you dare eat my pills. You know what poison is, huh? Of course you don't. What'd your mother call it, huh? Yucky. It's yucky, little John. It's bad. Yuck. Anybody?
We asked Bradford Anderson to name all the Spinelli nicknames he could remember. Go.
Stone Cold Mr. Serpacino-esque one, Maximista, Blonde One, Original Blonde One, Prince Pectoral, Big Daddy Stone Cold, the Goddess, the Divine One, Bad Blonde One, the Demented One, the Valkyrie, the Brusque Lady of Justice. I could be here for literally 3 days, probably.
See who Spinelli will nickname next on General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
This week on All New Views, John Goodman telling you why he's going head-to-head with Glenn Close as the newest member of Damages, and LaToya Jackson, like you've never seen her before.
Miss LaToya, you want to talk about something very close to your heart?
This week on All New Views.
Who could resist the call of America's #1 puppy food brand? With DHA and essential nutrients also found in mother's milk. Purina Puppy Chow.
That's for babies. That's for babies. That's for... Oh, I like these.
The tasty, crunchy, healthy cereal kids never outgrow. The one and only Cheerios.
Brilliant color that defies damage. Thank you, Herbashine from Garnier. Herbashine, the only hair color with bamboo extract. Bamboo, like naturally strong.
This amazing color
actually fortifies my hair. And the color, in a word, radiant. And talk about shine. No ammonia,
no worries,
and not a gray in sight.
10 minutes for color like this?
I spend more time getting into skinny jeans. Garnier Herbashine hair color. Fortified color, certified brilliant. Garnier, take care.
Attention, if you have diabetes.
If you have diabetes, I have news that could change your life. Citizens Medical has a way for you to test your glucose that's nearly pain-free. Imagine, no more pricking your fingers. This new meter uses a tiny sample taken from your arm, so it's virtually painless. And listen to this.
Your blood glucose reading is 103.
This meter talks. Seeing and hearing your reading can help confirm accuracy. Best of all, Citizens Medical can send you one at no cost.
I don't test on my fingers anymore. I use my arm and I can barely feel it. And I love how this meter talks to me.
With Citizens Medical, you can have all your diabetes supplies and your prescriptions delivered to your home. They work with Medicare or your insurance to handle the paperwork and have nurses certified in diabetes available to answer questions. And for a limited time, you'll also receive a diabetes cookbook. Call Citizens Medical today.
You're in excellent health, Peter. Just call me next week for you the results of your pap test. But otherwise, just keep doing right on what you're doing until it's time for your next checkup.
I take pretty good care of myself, don't I?
All my patients should be so fit. Now, unless you have any questions.
Oh, I would like to ask you one thing if you have a minute.
Certainly.
Okay, well, I'm pretty clear on something. I just want to make sure. It's about getting pregnant.
What do you mean? Trying to get pregnant or trying not to?
Oh, well, I mean, the rhythm method. All right, you mark down what days are sterile days and fertile days, and then you figure out what day you can conceive on. All right, you take your temperature every morning, and then you write that down also. See, I know all about that. What kind of thermometer do you use?
The basal thermometer.
Do I need a prescription?
No, you can buy one in any drugstore. The chart and instructions come with it. It's not a foolproof birth control method, but if you have a regular cycle and you keep a charted record for several months, to establish just...
Okay, well, how do I know the day that I can become pregnant? Does my temperature go up?
Well, there's a slight mid-cycle temperature drop, followed by an increase of 1/2 to 1 degree. It's during that rise that ovulation occurs. But don't try to figure out your particular pattern alone. Let me give you some guidance.
Oh, I'd like that. All right, well, let me show you this. If my cycle were to begin right over here, then the next week I would be ovulating. Am I correct?
Well, probably around the middle of next week. Though I wouldn't make a prediction.
Oh, I think I understand. I'll just take my temperature to be sure, though. Thank you very much, Dr. Wolf.
Dear, you never quite answered my question. Are you avoiding pregnancy or considering it?
Well, Frank's left me. I guess everybody in Riverside knows that.
Yes, I was very sorry to hear about it.
Well, thank you very much. It's kind of hard for me to believe it. Thank you for all of your help. And I'll call about that pap test.
Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye, Dr. Wolf.
Goodbye now.
Oh, darn it, I'm sorry I missed Mary. Hey, how's the baby coming? Does she look like she's expecting?
Beautiful as ever. But give her a few months yet.
She's gonna make some terrific mother, isn't she?
I remember Mary when she was rocking little Siobhan at night to sleep, and she'd sing to her for hours.
Yeah, she was fierce about her baby sister. Maybe that's one of the reasons I always knew she'd make the best mother that a kid could want, you know?
Yeah, I think you should tell her that. She sure needs cheering up at this time, I can tell you.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard Jack's giving her a hard time. Well, maybe when he gets well, he'll start feeling a little bit more like being a father, huh? I swear he better.
Mary?
Is that Jack?
I didn't hear anything.
That is him. John, go up and tell him that Mary's gone to work, please. Please, John.
In a minute.
Please, John.
I'm coming, Your Highness.
Hi.
Adelia, I've been waiting for you.
Oh, well, you'll just have to wait a little longer, about 20 minutes.
Oh, honey.
Okay, I have a short errand to it. And I came back to tell May that. Would you tell her for me? Tell her that when I come back, I'll be with little John for the rest of the day, okay? And then we'll sit down, we'll have a nice long visit.
Yeah, okay, now look, I'm off for the day so I can hang around. But what I have to say is important, so don't go scooting off for 2 or 3 hours, okay?
Oh, I won't. Why is it so important?
Delia, this little scheme of yours, trying to get Pat to keep away from Roger, well, it's not going to work. I'm not going to let you do it. Now, damn it, I'm serious. Even if your little plan worked, and you got Pat to marry you, the whole family will never buy it. Baby, believe me, they'll never buy it.
No, they will. Maeve and Johnny will be very grateful when Pat and I are married. Now, you stay right here. I'll be back in a little while.
you all right? Come on, Jack. What happened? You fell off the bed, huh? What's the matter? What's the matter?
Good heaven, little John.
Little monster.
Oh, Jack, I'm so sorry. Come here, darling. Oh, I thought he was downstairs with Kevin. He must have snuck past me in the kitchen. When I wasn't looking, I was at the sink. Should we call Dr. McLean?
No. No, just get him out of my sight, huh? Better check his mouth. He might have popped one of my pills before I scared him off.
Oh, darling, open your mouth now. Oh, no, there's nothing there but teeth. Come on.
Easy, Jack. Listen, Jack, if you're in pain real bad, maybe you should take a pill, huh?
I just scraped one off a little John's shoe.
Listen, there's plenty right here.
You can thank me for that. Kid was all set to eat him.
Well, I do thank you, Jack. All I can do is promise the boy will never find his way in here again.
Yeah, well, you can't keep that promise unless you put him in a cage.
Listen, we're not getting much help from his mother lately. I mean, she hasn't raised a finger ever since that judge gave us temporary custody.
Johnny, this isn't gonna work. I shouldn't be here.
Sure, it's gonna work. Jack, all we gotta do is reorganize things a little bit. You know, we come up with a plan for keeping track of little John and running our business at the same time. Now, just wait a couple of days, everything will be under control. The thing I pride myself on is I run a tight ship here, Jack. You wait and see.
I don't think I can wait.
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
Maybe a nursing home.
Jack, a nursing home rather than a real home? You don't want that?
I want peace. I'm never gonna get it here.
You prefer being a stranger among strangers?
I prefer strangers before my nephew-in-law. At least there won't be any screaming in the middle of the night, search and destroy missions in my room. Convoy of toy trucks rumbling up and down the halls hour after hour.
Jack, little John's only 2 years old. So he cries once in a while, sure. He's curious. He plays with his toys. He's just a normal kid.
Well, I'm just a sick adult, and the only thing on my mind is getting well. And I can't do that in little John's house.
My house?
Right.
And you mean you're so desperate to get out of my home that you'd give up living with your wife? Is that
I'm not living with Mary. I'm living with the entire Ryan family, and one of them is breathing down my neck every minute. If it's not the kid, it's his father.
Wait a minute now. Frank hasn't done anything to disturb you.
Yeah, well, that's all you know, huh? And if it isn't Frank, it's his father.
Oh, well, you're talking about the other day, right? Well, I felt I was perfectly justified to talk to Mary and stand up for her. She was right. She went for a little drive with Alex. She has needs. She has to go out.
I don't discuss Mary's needs with you. I'm talking about my needs. And even more than medical care, I gotta have privacy and quiet.
So what are you saying? That my son and me and my grandson are cooking up some wild plot to deprive you of your privacy, Jack? Come on.
No, it's not a plot. It's just the way you are. It suits you. But it happens to drive me crazy. Now, I'm not getting any better. I feel worse today than I did yesterday. Now, if I could do a little work, maybe dictate into a tape recorder, but the kid probably come in and wreck it. I mean, some guy from the paper come visit me. I probably couldn't even see him.
What, you are crazy, damn crazy. You think you can't have a visitor come in
You
here?
guarantee that no member of this family come barging in, huh?
Well, I can't guarantee.
Sure. Look, newsmen don't go to a circus to talk. They go someplace peaceful.
All right, Jack, all right. You're so full of what's wrong around here. How about thinking about what's right? Or can't you admit that you got a hell of a lot to be thankful for?
Yeah, I can. I don't need any reminders from you.
Well, I ought to know better than anybody what you ought to be thanking God for every single day.
What's that mean?
I'm talking about your wife and the child she's about to give you. Oh, you're so full of what's good for you. Start thinking about Mary, will you? She's carrying a child. She's afraid you're not even going to love it all. There she is, a strong, beautiful girl, feeling alone. and scared. Come on, Jack. This family can't give her what she needs. You can. And you're thinking of leaving her and going off to a nursing home?
Will you please just get out of here and leave me alone?
Oh, Jack, come on, will you?
Stop! Both of you.
The moment is finally here.
Who are you? I'm Todd Manning.
This week.
You took my family, you took my identity, you took my life.
You're a fake.
And you are a freak.
Two Todds face off.
Go ahead and shoot me.
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
When you come to eHarmony, I can promise you, we sincerely care about you. Experience the difference of a site that really cares about helping you find a wonderful relationship. Visit eHarmony today and review your compatible matches free.
What can a tiny grain of rice do? It can't run or even walk. But man, can that little rice fly. Just 90 seconds from the microwave to the table. It's my Uncle Ben's Ready Rice. Begin with Ben and get to family time faster.
Even when it's hot.
I'm smooth.
Now the new standard of sleek. L'Oreal's Eversleek smoothing system. Free of heavy silicones, free of harsh sulfates. To smooth frizz down without weighing hair down.
Ever.
L'Oreal's new Eversleek.
This summer, the party's on SoapNet.
We have a party to rock. You will never take over my life.
Nothing is going to change how I feel about you. That love can't die, baby.
Oh, it is so on.
What? Shut up! And you won't believe who's coming.
You're back.
This is one summer shindig you don't want to miss.
I am ready to have the summer of my life.
Only on SoapNet.
Down.
Good morning. And here I thought it was the paper boy.
Forget the paper. Cancel the paper. I have the most wonderful news.
You can stay all day?
No. We're gonna run away with each other next week.
For sure?
For sure, for positive. Just tell me you're as happy as I am about it.
Happy? I can't tell you how happy I am. I'm so happy I'm afraid to believe it.
I promised, didn't I?
Yeah, but you were so vague about it, and you know, the Ryans have a habit of spoiling everything we plan. I just didn't want to get my hopes up.
Okay, well now, not only do you have to hope, but you have to start making plans, because that's what I've been doing all morning long.
Oh, don't tell me you've been shopping already.
Oh, no, I couldn't even buy a scarf without you. I went to Dr. Wolf, and I had a complete checkup, and he thinks I'm in wonderful shape for travel.
Oh, I bet you the doctor thinks you're in wonderful shape for everything.
Well, I asked him a lot of questions. And I asked him about drinking water in foreign places and things like that.
What did he tell you, to take your water along?
Oh, well, he just said I should be sensible.
Tell me, well, how did the family take it?
Well, they know I'm thinking about going away with you, but they don't know that I'm actually running away with you next week.
When did you make up your mind?
I don't know, after we got our passports and you got me those beautiful French dresses. And I was thinking that little John can stay by himself for a month or so. And Maeve and Johnny love him, and they understand him, and he's really no trouble at all. So they don't really need my help.
No, honey, they'll be able to manage beautifully.
So now I feel free, and I want to leave home. And, you know, it's been very depressing around the Ryan household lately. Jack is such a grouch, and Mary keeps on shooting me all those mean little looks. So I'm just going to say goodbye. How about Paris, for starters?
Oh, I'll call my travel agent, and he'll book us on a plane today.
Oh, could we go by ship? I've always wanted to go by ship. I've always dreamed about that.
Honey, it's awfully short notice, but I'll try.
Oh, you are the dearest man in the whole world.
Oh, you know, a ship might really be terrific. Everything first class. We'll even have places at the captain's table. But tourist is more fun. But look, we'll get into all that anyway. The dancing and the parties and the gambling. Oh, honey, Let's tell the Ryans together. I just want to see the look on their faces.
Would you mind if I told them alone? I want to find the right time and the right place. But they're going to know I'm very serious about going away with you. You know, this trip is exactly what I needed. It's going to be perfect.
Next, take a trip to the Upper West Side on Ryan's Hope. Later, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Only on SoapNet.
Join us.
Join us?
Join us. Join us.
At the table.
Get ready for The Chew, a new talk show where everyone brings something to the table.
To make a creamy soup without the cream, use tofu.
For fresh ingredients, nothing beats local.
This local enough for you?
Treat yourself to something delicious. If you love beef, try pastrami instead of bacon on your burger.
Make every recipe your very own.
Join The Chew. Weekdays. Coming Monday, September 26th. Only on ABC.
These are Ocean Spray sparkling juice drinks.
They have bubbles.
It's real fruit juice, crisp sparkling water, and no added sugar.
And they come in these really cool cans. You want one?
I'll wait a bit.
Refreshing.
Every time I sneeze, I laugh, I jump. Water. And my sister said, have you ever heard of poise? I said, poise? What the heck is poise? She said, 1 in 3 women have this issue.
Every great woman deserves a great pad. Stay comfortably dry with Poise.
Be heard, be seen, be safer with iSafe.
When children, teens, even adults need extra protection, they need iSafe, the great-looking bag with the built-in alarm. It takes time to dial a phone, but just seconds to pull iSafe's pin and summon help right away.
I know when I pull the alarm, people will hear it and they'll come and help me.
When you carry a bag, carry the bag that protects.
Call 1-800-224-0768. Don't delay, call now.
I don't want you. I want Bianca.
Truth.
I wanted to get back at you.
Who was it?
JR.
Twists.
Would you do me the honor of marrying me?
And mind-blowing turns.
Life could have been so different for us.
An unbelievable week on All My Children. Weekdays on ABC. And weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
People are talking about General Hospital's Laura Wright and a recent Emmy win. Octavia Evans posted on Facebook, "Congrats, it is well deserved." Michelle Taylor adds, "I love Carly on the show. She makes every episode eventful." And Kim Lally agrees, she's a terrific actress. People are talking about General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
I'm gonna propose to Sam, and I have to make sure I do it the right way.
This week,
What are you up to?
I think Sam's gonna love this.
be there for the proposal.
I would be honored to spend the rest of my life with you.
Watch General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Want more of your favorite soaps?
It's great.
Log on to abc.com/daytime. Watch current full episodes of All My Children, General Hospital, and One Life to Live.
Online critics love it.
Plus, get exclusive sneak peeks of what's coming up next.
Sounds like a thumbs up to me.
Connect with other fans to discuss what's on your mind.
I always want to hear what you have to say.
And check out the 101 galleries to get an intimate look at the history of your favorite characters.
That's the best news I've heard all day.
Find it all now at abc.com/daytime.
John, you must have better things to do with your time than to stand here battling with Jack. Please, little John is hunting for his new truck. Go help him find it and then take him downstairs to Kevin. Please, John.
All right, I'm leaving. Because you asked me to. Not because I was told.
Well, the day is off with flying colors, wouldn't you say?
Maeve. Kid scares me.
I know. Oh, I know what it is to be at the mercy of a 2-year-old. I remember one time I had the flu, and Frank went to town on the kitchen cupboards. Oh, there was flour and soap flakes and salt all over the place. And I couldn't even lift a finger to stop him. Oh, Jack, I am sorry little John got in here.
sorry I fought with Johnny.
From what I heard coming down the hall, you managed to criticize all the things that he's proudest of. His hospitality, his children, and, his grandchild.
Always hit the jackpot with him, don't I?
Yes.
Okay. I'll try harder. I don't mean to give you such a rough time.
I know. I tell you the truth, you're not half the trouble that I thought you was going to be. Now, what can I get you for breakfast?
Just coffee when you got the time.
Oh, we can do better than that around here. Oh, Mary wants you to call her at the office.
I will. Thank you.
You won't get out of my sight again, lad, I tell you.
Can I see you a minute in the kitchen, please? You're going to have to do better than that, John.
Well, you saw the man. He was asking for it.
He was angry and upset.
Well, so was I.
And he had a reason, John.
Look, I'm sick and tired of his attitude. What do you expect me to do? Excuse every vicious word that comes out of his mouth?
Do what you claim you want him to do. Have a thought to Mary's feelings.
Oh.
Darling, I know he insulted you.
Yeah, you might say he did, yes.
But, I mean, he told me he was sorry. The man is sick. You're going to have to make the greater effort, John. I mean, really, what do you want to do? Drive him from the house and rob Mary of what little happiness she has left?
All right, I'll try.
I think this little fellow's hungry.
Oh, look, his mother just walked in.
Oh, you hungry? Well, put him on the stool, Kevin. I'll feed him. It's easy.
Now, that didn't take too long, did it?
Well, Delia.
Do not, I repeat, do not lecture me, okay? I won't be able to talk to you.
Now, listen, honey, you can't go on going on like this. I mean, come on. You don't trick a man into marrying you. I mean, I get sick when I think of you trying to set a trap for Pat. I'm ashamed of you.
Wait a minute. Don't say another mean word to me because I promise you I'm going to go right upstairs. Now, I know what I'm doing. I am perfectly in control, okay? So please trust me.
How can I trust you? I'm afraid to. I'm scared to death to think what you might do to yourself, to the family.
Wait a minute. I'm not doing anything bad. Now, I'm counting on you to be my friend, okay? So if you hear anything strange from the Ryans in the next 10 days or so, just be very calm and be my friend, all right?
Has it ever occurred to you that what you do affects me, too? I mean, these people are my substitute family, too, kiddo. I love them. I want to stay close to them. Now, if you hurt them, you hurt me, too. Now, you stay away from Pat. Just leave him alone.
Maeve and Johnny would be thrilled if I got married to Pat, okay? So
you stay away from Pat. Hey, Kevin, tell Johnny I'm gonna go for a while. I gotta go see Frank, okay?
In Landview, rules were meant to be broken, and its residents will stop at nothing to get their way. Catch all the Landview shenanigans on an all-new episode of One Life to Live, weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.